Alrighty, hello, and welcome back to some Persona. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hope everyone's had a good day so far. I am absolutely shattered after yesterday, so expect that, yeah, whatever might come from that. I wanted to say again, I talked about it a lot yesterday, but I want to say again, I'm super excited. The update is out. I've already gotten some really good feedback from a few people that I know that have played it for a few hours, and that has actually really helped me realize some of the things that have been needing to get done for a while. So I need to nudge some things. I've also seen that apparently my mate has actually done some work on the UI stuff. He hasn't pushed it to the main branch yet, but I've seen that he actually has done some work on there, which has made me excited for seeing what that will be. And gives me a lot less stress, because now I'm not going like, shit, I'm going to have to rework the entire UI, aren't I? But I will say one thing. I decided yesterday, after getting some more work done, I was like, I'll take a break. I'll take a bit of a rest, because I've been like going very intensely for the last like few weeks on this to try and get this update actually going. Yeah, that was a mistake, because me taking a break was me sitting there with a few docs open while watching some stuff, which is basically what I do anyway, but I'm watching some stuff, and instead of having the programming open, the docs open, and I have now 8 characters pre-designed. Like, their kits are in the basic setup and everything. So yeah, that was a wise idea on my part, I think. And by that I mean, it's cool. I mean, I also have the idle animation for one of the next characters, and I've started the splash art for them as well. So be excited to see that. Probably next programming stream, I'll probably show it. I don't know if I'm going to implement it fully, or if I am, I'm going to make it so I can turn it off very easily, because we won't be having it in the game until much later. But I will be working on some of the stuff that over the next day or so that I've had suggested to me, and I will be keeping my ear to the ground to see what other people think. I expect an update to be out later this week for covering a few issues and fixes. There's one thing I have though on the list that I'm like really torn on how I want to handle it. If I want to actually have a cohesive system put in or not yet, or just have a patch job fix for now, which is just me drawing something quickly. So what I mean by this is, at the moment in the game, a lot of the options menu isn't functioning very cleanly. In fact, that was one of the biggest like notifications of, yeah, I forgot that needs to be worked on, but I also knew it needed to be worked on, but it's also kind of why I say like it's the UI area, so I'm torn whether I was going to need to work on it or not. Simply put, if you go to controls, nothing turns up, and that is purely because we haven't set something up for that yet. My patch job thing that I kind of am thinking is I might just put in an image that's basically, hey, these are all the keys that you would use for what they are, so you can learn it, but we will be eventually adding in the ability to choose your keys. I just need to prep some of that.
Sorry to bother you like this. I just had a hard time focusing when I tried doing my homework alone.
And no, I know I'm talking over the game quite a bit for this and going very slow. That is purely because I wanted to like make sure I got these thoughts out. Because goddamn, I'm actually just like super jived at the moment with the current state of the game. And I want to... There's also one other potential bug that I think exists in the game that I need to go sort out. We will see.
Thank you for agreeing to study with me.
So I expect that, like, the biggest problem we have today is there's a good chance I'm going to want to finish, like, on time or slightly early, just so I can go do more programming.
Koromaru says he'll study with us too, right, boy?
Trying to tell myself not to. And then I want to also try and actually take a bit of the day off tomorrow. Because that's why I've got it, like, set like that.
It must be tough for you guys, having to think about tests at a time like this.
Not really.
Wow. I guess that's why you're the leader.
Oh, that's because my main character is super indifferent in this game, and he just doesn't give a fuck, and it's kind of annoying.
I still wish this was just some dream that we're all going to wake up from soon. Still, the only thing we can do is carry on and complete our schoolwork as always.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Koromaru?
Dude, my cat is snoring. What the fuck?
He's got something in his mouth.
A mad bull. Nice.
Did you bring this here for us?
You shouldn't be giving that to a kid. Isn't that an energy drink?
Thanks, Koromaru. I guess he's trying to cheer us up. I shouldn't make him worry so much. Okay, time to study. If I have any questions, can I ask you for help?
Sure.
And
I am a genius after
for
all.
my homework. Oh, you're still studying, aren't you? Is it okay if I stay here for a little while? I'll be sure not to bother you. Koromaru and I will be cheering you on. Good luck.
Oh. Nice.
Oh, are you all done now? Cool.
Like, the thing is, I don't need to be doing these sequences, the study sequences, but I feel like I should, because they're just cute story moments. Talking with the
Koromaru was
characters.
us the whole... Wait, what? Where did he go? Were you waiting for us to finish?
No.
I guess it's our turn to hang out with him. Thanks for studying with me today. If you're okay with it, I'd like to do this again sometime.
Sure. Oh, fuck. Sorry. I'm gonna try not to yawn, but like, that is the pain of it at the moment.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking. I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus.
Uh-huh.
It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open.
Oh.
I thought it prudent to inform you. Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
Okay. That would be the final path then, right? They're thinking hard.
Right.
Should talk with everyone tonight. Oh boy. It's gonna be a fun conversation. I should also make sure I set this up. God, ever since they updated, probably its newest kind of like visual rework they did, it's been very hard trying to read my book, like my things on my page, on the fast page or whatever the fuck it's called again. Kind of basically the home page. It's much harder to read. Ooh.
Oh,
I've acquired a taste for fast food.
Uh-oh.
Just the other day, I had the urge to ride my motorcycle out at night to buy some.
Nice.
It's your fault that I'm having these temptations now, you know.
Hell yeah.
Do you remember when I told you I was hesitant to meet up with you like this? I'd like it if you could forget I ever said that. We both sleep under the same roof. There's no point in stressing over it. And besides, I just need to steel my resolve. Say, I have just one favor to ask.
I see. Alright.
Could you continue to show me new places like this? Just until graduation. I'd
Oh,
like to
okay.
see more of this world that I've been so blind to. Or is that too selfish a request?
Oh, fucking hell. Right. Is that all you need?
Well, no, this is fine. This is the decision I've made.
Yeah. The glass is dirty. Just noticed. Making it harder to see than it should be. But yeah, oh, can I just speak to a topic that I saw Pirate Software had a one of his pants about it this morning. I think it was him that had the pants for it. Talking about gaming journalism, and it's something that like I've noticed as a trend for like a very long time, but it's aggravating to see that it's getting to this point, and I felt like completely out of it with that discussion. So it's kind of talking about how like at the moment is it Space Marine 2 is like 60% on PC Gamer. And I'm going to be honest, I've pretty much never used most of those review sites for games. I am more likely to use one for TV and movie than I am for games. And I think that says a lot at the moment. Is that we're at an era where like I can trust movie critics more than I can trust game critics. That's really upsetting. If you actually want to get like a review of a game, the best case scenario is to try and find like a consistent-ish streamer that will kind of tell you what they think and watch the gameplay yourself, right? I stand by like one of the best selling points I ever had for one of the games I think is one of the best I've ever played, being Ghost of Tsushima, right? I was watching someone play it and then I saw something in it and I'm like, okay, I'm turning off the video. I'm not going to watch any further. I want to play this game.
I'd like to focus on
And
what little time
I
we
think
have.
that's something that needs to be potentially looked at a bit more intensely because like we don't have Total Biscuit around anymore. And he was probably one of the best examples of an actual like transparent critic for games. We don't really have that, and it's upsetting. I personally don't really have the funding nor the energy to do reviews of games all the time. I review ones I play, but it's kind of like the inverse of I don't want to go play games to review them. I want to, when I play games, I review them, if that makes sense. Because I like to delve into why I think it's good, why I think it's bad, and just my general thoughts of a game. Don't get me wrong, there's some games I play for the sake of playing a game and seeing what it actually has to offer for its medium. I do that a lot with Bullet Heaven Vampire Survivors likes games, because I'm making one, so I make an argument there. But other than that, yeah, it's a bit of a weird one.
Whether you're taking command in battle or just talking with me like this, as long as I have these memories of you, I'll be all right.
God damn.
Or so I hope.
I talked over a lot of that like intenseness. I was reading it, mind you, but you know. But it does like beg a few questions. I mean, like, realistically speaking, when it comes to TV and shows, like, I'll listen to the advice of people I trust, people I know, and also use critic sites as backup evidence for a lot of that. But I'm going to be honest, most of the time I pay attention more to audience scores than like the official scores for that reasoning. And I think this is a situation where I think game journalism needs to open up something like that a bit more, allowing community pushed values of scores to kind of maybe overlap, so we can actually see like there's basically a soft review process of, okay, they say this game is this high but the community is saying this game is this low, or inverse of that. There's a discrepancy there. Why is there a discrepancy? Now we can kind of look at the gaming journalism, or the gaming journalism can look at itself and kind of go, okay, clearly we didn't get the right person to review this. And I think that's another thing that we see a lot, is that the wrong people tend to review these games. That's kind of one of the biggest pain points of it, I think.
Now then, the day is still young. You promised me your time. I'd like you to make good on that now.
Oh. I don't know.
All right. It looks like everyone's here.
I also don't think that, like, as a game developer, I can correctly review games in the right way. Because something that I talked about this before, but like the moment you start making games, playing games becomes very different to you. Because then you start seeing things specific ways that you didn't see them before. And because of that, your perspective normally gets quite warped from it. Not in a bad way, just in a, clearly this is no longer how you see games, is the same way. It's a weird thought on that.
Well, it's been a week. What's our plan?
I mean, like, personally, I think the best example is that you become less likely to get as heavily engrossed and captured into the game because you'll see it as a game. Whereas I think for most people, they'll see a game as a story or an environment or things. That's why, like, Last of Us and all that never really appealed to me, because those games are about gripping you, about bringing you into the game, and about you caring about the characters, less about the gameplay loop. The gameplay loop supplements the story, not the story supplements the gameplay loop. And I personally think I prefer the latter more. Is story supplementing gameplay loop being interesting and fun, and then just the story kind of being like part of that, working with it in tandem and moving further. But realistically, if you probably, I don't know, in my experience, most games I've really enjoyed had a brief idea of what they wanted for story. They made a bunch of mechanics, they made some story, and because of that, they wanted to facilitate that. They wanted to make more interesting mechanics, and a lot of the mechanic stuff drove a lot of the story ideas, but then every once in a while, a story would drive a mechanical idea. And it's this interweaving nature, but mechanics takes a lot of priority in it. So sometimes it will lead to a situation where there's a discrepancy in the story just slightly, and you're a bit, but you don't mind because mechanically it actually feels really nice to play.
You okay, Fuka?
Whereas going back to what I was saying earlier, like Ghost of Tsushima is a great example of a really nice interwoven aspect of that, where mechanically speaking and story speaking, nothing really is incohesive with each other. It is always working in tandem, and it's great.
You're just so calm, Yukari-chan.
I mean, panicking's not gonna solve anything. Besides, it's been such a drag around here all week, and no one will go to Tartarus.
You're
I mean, I
absolutely
never go to
right.
Tartarus unless I need to, but you know.
We humans are quite resilient. With enough time, we can adapt to any situation. So
So that was my
everyone?
like fucking 10-minute
It's
rant
time we
on
discuss this.
game journalism. Always fun. Oh, Junpei's doing well, I guess.
Have you made up your mind, Sonata-san?
No, but I don't plan on running away.
So you're going to fight Nyx?
Isn't that you literally just saying though that you've made it? Okay.
I don't know. I mean, it supposedly can't be defeated. What about you? What are your thoughts on it?
Honestly, this is the first time I've ever really contemplated my own death. In any case, we have to choose one way or the other. I obviously don't want to suffer, but that means we'd have to take a life. Not to mention, we die no matter what we do.
Hmm.
Then, do we all agree that we don't want to hurt Ryoji-kun?
Is that how you feel?
Me?
That's fair. I mean, it's not exactly normal to pick how you're gonna die. What about you, Junpei? Have you decided?
Nah.
What's the matter? Scared?
What the hell is wrong with you? You think this is a joke?
Covering the morbid situation in dark humor. Ah, how the modern day thrives.
Junpei,
This is death we're talking about here. Of course I'm scared. And here you all are, just chatting it up like it's a goddamn picnic. Can't you see? We're all gonna die.
Then what do you think we should do? Do you want to kill him?
There's nothing I can do. He's the only one who can kill him. Hey,
Ooh.
this whole thing is your fault.
Ooh.
You had that thing inside you and didn't even know it.
I'm liking where this is going.
You raised it, damn it! If it weren't for you, none of this would have happened.
Junpei!
You're supposed to be special, right? Then do something about it.
Oh. See what I mean? This game just every once in a while, in the like post halfway through this game, there has been like solid moments I've really enjoyed, and this is one of them. This is actually an amazing moment to me. Ah, this is so good. I like this a lot.
Stop it, Junpei! It's not his fault!
Okay, this is where we actually kind of point at this thing of technically it is. Right? Like, it's not purposely his fault, but his actions resulted in this occurring. And that's what's so good about this. It's not... Junpei's not wrong. The MC is to be blamed. But the blame isn't solely with him. It's just events occurred. Oh, I like this.
And the only reason we even have a choice is because he carried it.
Yes, it is true.
God damn it, I know! It's just...
But he's very frustrated and it's difficult.
It doesn't matter how many times I tell myself,
I like this.
I know this doesn't fix anything. It scares the hell out of me.
I know how you feel, Junpei-kun.
I love how messed up I am sometimes. It's like, what is the thing that you enjoy the most in this game? Oh, I love it when the people are dealing with mental breakdowns and death. I've always said this, is that like a good story with like mind break is great. I like that shit. Show me a character having to deal with problems that are so far beyond their comprehension, but are completely within their reach. And show me the struggles and the difficulties that align with that. Show me how, realistically speaking, people deal with these all the time, but they don't know how to. I say this because I was talking to someone the other day about Supernatural, and okay, I'm gonna say this now. I think basically post the Leviathan story, Supernatural was such a progressive downhill slope that the final story parts that I even bothered to watch in the last like couple seasons were that dug all the way to China. Like, it was that bad in my eyes of how down it had gone all the way through and wrapped around again. Like, it's just, it was bad. And that's the thing, is it was dealing with the concept of cosmic entities so far beyond the comprehension of the characters involved, but they were just still being the same characters that they were and not actually really having good problems like this. And the stuff that I saw of it, it just never felt as impactful. It doesn't help as well that, like, realistically speaking, if you had characters like that and they were dealing with things that large, there's no way they would be able to, like, keep things straight, or they would just shut down. And while there were certain things like that throughout it, I would have actually preferred for like almost a full season them going like, instead of trying to find a way to actually deal with God and fight God and all that sort of stuff, and the concept of the human free will and everything there, that they just shut down and gave up. And then it was Chuck that was trying to nudge them into involvement in doing something. Like, instead of the whole, oh, I'm depressed, I'm done with everything, I'm gonna just do a hard reset button, or whatever the fuck it was again. I don't know, that's kind of my... I feel like they made certain characters do the wrong things in ways that meant that there wasn't something actually interesting going on. And it just was... Instead, they turned this large-scale, universal, cosmic fight into something that was so basic and boring, while also not showing the struggles that should actually be accompanying such a difficult concept. And I think they fell really, really short on a lot of it. And that's why I say, like, the Leviathans were great, because that was dealing with a very at-home concept, but with such large-scale entities that are so beyond. Like, let's be honest, up until the last moments, the Leviathans were actually just unbeatable. And that was the beauty of them. These are entities that are so far beyond the power level of all of the characters available that, yeah, no, they kind of had to do something about it. But it's like the fight of dealing with that and then dealing with the repercussions and figuring out, hey, so this is what this is. And the fact is, the Leviathans are only out because it's a repercussion of someone trying to reach far beyond their punching above their belt. And that's why I liked that stuff. But then after it just starts becoming an inconsistent power fantasy of up and downs that just get to a point where, like, its ups are so high up that it breaks through what is capable to be, like, worked with. Like, I'm sorry that, like, in my opinion, maybe, I don't know, but when you're finally fighting someone that's like, I can just remake the universe with a click of my fingers, basically, kind of hard to fight that and make an actually interesting story out of that. Whereas with this, it's much more interesting because theoretically it is an entity that's beyond what they can fight. But they're trying to figure out a way, but some of them are really struggling with the concept. And that's why I like Junpei here's breakdown, is because, like, let's be honest, the only reason he's blaming the MC is because the MC does have blame that can be laid on them, and it's easier than facing the problem. And this is what a lot of people will do.
We're all scared. I'm scared too.
Me too.
And why I like kind of point at the Yukari thing, like I made the joke earlier, it's like it's hiding. It's morbid humor. It's something that's very, very common, especially nowadays with younger generations. It's like it's hide everything under morbid humor, because if you make light of heavy and dark things, it doesn't feel so bad. But it is. So it's like, ha ha ha, what, are you scared? It's like, yeah, we're all being scared. We're all terrified because we're being told you're gonna die no matter what, but at least you can forget that you're gonna die if you kill someone.
I've never felt so cornered in my life. I can't stop shaking.
So yeah, no, oh, it's interesting.
Same here. We're all in the same boat. And hey, I'm sorry for teasing you earlier.
And it's your way of coping as well. It's interesting. I mean, like, fun fact, back when I was like early-ish watching anime, High School of the Dead, I watched that, and you wanna know what sold me on that show? Is it was in like the first episode or two, there was the one schoolgirl that like had the mental breakdown looking at the mirror. Oh, that show, that moment there was what made me want to watch that show. So I kept watching it. Didn't really get too much more of that. It was more fan service afterwards. But that there, and that's why there was a series, I'm blanking on its name right now. I read it and I watched it. And the shorthand of it is that it's basically a zombie apocalypse has occurred, but the main character is so mentally unable to deal with the situation that they've completely like the brain has pushed it out, and they think they're just at school. And they're with like their schoolmates, which they know what's going on. They're struggling really hard with this. Because I think it was because like she witnessed her teacher dying or something like that, and it broke her. And now they're living in the school, surviving there, but she's pretending like it's a school, like they're just sleeping at school. It's a club and stuff like that, and she still sees all the students there and everything. And it's gorgeous because the first episode of the anime, I highly recommend watching it. I wish I remembered the name. It's like Gakugurashi? No, I don't think that's right. But I loved it because you can actually see in the background of a lot of shots the glass is broken, all this sort of stuff. But then like when it's a shot from her vision, everything's picturesque and fine. It's so good. It's so good. It's delving deep into the concept of what happens to a human in these tough and intense situations. So yeah, no, that's why I say I'm liking Persona 3 a lot more now that we're dealing with these problems.
I just
Much more interesting.
don't want to forget everything.
Yeah.
I've learned so much since coming here.
Yucatan, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you like that.
I don't think any of us can blame you right now, Junpei. So don't worry about it.
I'm going to try and stop yapping so much so we can actually get further along with the game. But it's just, this is what I love about the game. Like, this is what Persona has been for me. This is why I love Persona 5 Royale, is these moments that it had throughout that game, and now dealing with them in this game. Finally actually dealing with them more consistently and more interestingly. It's great. Maybe this is why so many people look back at this game so positively, is that like it has so much loaded into its like last third or last quarter of the game that's really good, but like pretty much all of the first half at the very least could honestly just not.
I knew the truth deep down, but still. Sorry for being a dick.
All right. Let's put a pause on any unnecessary gatherings for now. Ryoji said he'll be back on New Year's Eve. Let's just try to go about our lives until then. We have some time, so let's consider our options while we still can.
Fun times. Is the old man at the club? It looks like it. Oh, but yeah, I really like what's going on with the characters now. I really do. God, that laugh. But yeah, it's I mean, yeah, the simple thing to put into it is just like, what would you do in that situation? You're told you're gonna die, all this shit. Ooh. I think there's a great way to respond to it. I mean, that's the beauty of it. There's technically no correct way to respond to this. What happens when you're given a situation that the incorrect use of the plural form? Oh god. Yeah, like, I like questions though that pose no correct answer and it is completely down to the individual. The most common forms of this is S, S, and is.
What?
However, there are some irregular plural forms too. Do you know which of the following is an irregular plural noun? What's the answer? It's lives. Wish, wishes, life, lives, dream, dreams. Yeah, so it's lives because it's the spelling of it changes. It's the concept of it. Got a funny way of showing it though. Yeah. As wish ends with sh, you have to add es to get its plural form. See, so this is the fun thing. I know I'm gonna yap for a moment here. This is the fun thing with like linguistics. So written form linguistic information, especially with English, is really fucked because that's the mistake. English is designed in a way that was never gonna work when written down. Because a lot of the way these are written down and the construction of the lettering and wording and stuff like that is extremely outdated because the language has developed since. Then you've also got the issue that language changes between areas and dialects and stuff like that. So even within a country, you'll get different ways of speaking the same English. Like there's Kiwi, New Zealand English. There's also differences in English in New Zealand with like North Island and North South Island, and then like in the South Island as well, and there's certain areas and such like that. This is very common across the world, and that's kind of the point. Whereas, at least in some countries with different languages, example Japanese, they actually do adjust their written style to accommodate these things, with it as an acknowledgement that the word has changed. And that is the mistake that we have here with English, is that we don't have a system like that, which means that you get the concept of correct English. There is no such thing as truly correct English. At the end of the day, if someone can understand what you're saying, you're doing it fine. There's better ways to do it, sure, and there's more consistent ways, but it doesn't stop the fact that, like, at the end of the day, I can speak one way, you can speak another way, but if we both understand each other, is there a problem? In New Zealand, we're quite, we forego a lot of vowels. We forego a lot of sounds in general, a lot of phonemes in most things, and because of that, we also conjoin a lot of sounds. So we have what there's the sound called the schwa, which is an A noise. It's the A noise at the end of schwa, which New Zealand uses in a lot of situations for E's, A's, and a few other letter combinations, as well as a capping point to a lot of words when combining it with others. Why I say this, if you say certain combinations of words, you'll have a schwa between each word, even though there's not an A at the end of each of these words. And like G is actually really weirdly pronounced here because under the circumstance it can actually sound like a K. Something is an example of that. You could say it's something, that's what it actually sounds like if I was to overpronounce it, but it's something. Something. Thing. And because of that like flick at the end, it gives it a K sound. So it's fascinating.
Thanks.
But yeah, me doing study of language led to this knowledge, and it's really interesting. I'm just saying now. Because I had someone much earlier in my life tell me I didn't speak English properly, and then at least when I studied this I realized, oh, they're just being an asshole. There is no such thing as correct English. The problem is there is correct English when written. There's not correct English in speaking, and that's kind of where a lot of that those mistakes lie. There is grammar rules that should be followed though when speaking. But again, the beauty of English is that like as long as you kind of follow a somewhat correct grammatical concept, you're fine. Not too far out.
Oh. Right.
Oh. I feel like I'm just talking. Fucking really heavy yappy day today, huh?
Yeah.
I guess it's the leftover energy from yesterday's excitement. Okay. Just do it off to the side. It's completely just. Ugh. Oh! Can I speak to something that I did think is really, really cool? I saw this yesterday. So Iron Mouse's did her mural thing, which is really cool. And someone did the little aura sprite that I have. That I did. The little one for the game. It's the old one, mind you, but someone did that. And I'm like, holy shit. And it survived all the way to the end. It's really fucking cool. The funny part is, as well, is the bad apple meme where someone will play bad apple. They did that right next to it. So it looks like Aura's watching Bad Apple. But yeah, no, I had a good giggle at that when I saw.
Sorry, but I don't think I can make it today. I just feel bad since I'm the one who wanted to hang out. But actually,
Oh shit.
I fainted. I'm at the hospital right now. They said it's exhaustion, since she works from morning till night. Damn it! It's all my fault. And my mom, she's trying to leave. She says we can't afford the medical bills.
Hey yo, it's me.
God damn it! I'm useless. I'm just another one of her problems. I'm sorry about all that. I don't want to be a problem for you too. But I'm glad you were the one to hear me out. Talking about this kind of helped.
I'm glad. Yikes. Rough times. Oh. Poor lad.
I gotta get back to a room, so let's talk later, okay? I see you're back.
Alright. Just giving up, no point on that, yeah. Fair enough. I mean, I'm gonna come and join study too, because I like the storylines that come with it. Oh.
Oh, right.
Oh.
All right.
Poor Kirijo, come on. Stop being so depressed.
Mitsuru, that section won't be covered on the exam.
Oh, sorry. I'm having some difficulty concentrating.
Guess that's to be expected with everything going on. I'm not immune to it either. Sorry. I know we're the ones who invited you to study, but... well, just look at us.
Want to sing a song?
You're so relaxed, it's almost scary. If you're hiding how you really feel, I'd say you're doing a good job of it. But in your case...
Yes, I doubt it's an act. This is just who he is.
Yeah, completely indifferent and doesn't give a fuck. It's great.
Well, we can't let ourselves be outdone now, can we? Rain or shine, this is still the last exam we'll ever take as high school students. All the more reason to give it our all.
Hell yeah.
You're right. There's no excuse for slacking. It's time to prove what these last 3 years have led up to.
Ooh, I see the fire in your eyes. At this rate, I may have to relinquish my position as top student. That said, test results are but a single measure. What truly matters is that we continue to improve ourselves. May we both make this a triumphant finale to our time here.
Talk about a heated rivalry.
And who's the one who stoked the flames? I expect you'll see this study session through to make up for that. Well, I think we've dallied enough. We need to make up for lost time.
Dude, I actually really like this. This is nice.
Whoa.
Didn't realize so much time had passed. Guess I was in the zone.
I don't think I've been able to focus this well in a long while. I've just finished reviewing the material.
You do a serious, huh?
Serious? Not even close. But I guess that means we've earned a bit of your respect back.
Ah.
We're almost through this. Keep at it, you two.
Cool. Guess that's that. Now all we gotta do is ace the exams.
Let's skim through this chapter.
Oh god. 70 hours. I'm feeling sleepy. I probably should listen to what he has to say, but I don't really give a fuck what he has to say. Oof. My heart's been giving me a little bit of grief the last couple of days. Got a nasty thing on Sunday, I think it was. I don't think we have a thing, right? Yeah. But also, do we have many other options? We have the strip mall. Who's at the strip mall to meet with us? Just the old couple, so it's only Kiryu to hang out with him.
Oh.
Let's go hang out. Oi, oi, oi. I do feel like we're getting close to the wrap up of this game though, which is gonna be nice. Because then I can like do some I've said this before, I'm gonna do some short games for a little while. Games that I can like finish in a week. Just as a way to like get through and relax a bit. I mean, we already know what the next game's gonna be, right? It's the next South Park game. The Fractured Butthole. I mean, I want to, but there's a study session.
Oh.
Hey.
Jeez.
Let's study
Thank
together.
you. Okay.
Oh.
I think I forgot my eraser back in my room. Junpei, I'm borrowing yours for a sec.
Hold on. Only the flat side, okay? It's brand new. Gotta keep the corners sharp.
Huh? What's the big deal? It's just an eraser.
An eraser's corners are a special privilege reserved for the owner. A precious and fleeting source of euphoria.
Okay, you know what? I'll give him that.
You learned that when you were a kid? One man's eraser is another man's treasure.
I don't have time for this.
Come on, Fuka. You get what I'm saying here? You're laughing, but this is a serious matter.
Oh, sorry. It just crossed my mind how peaceful things are.
Oh, don't speak to the... Don't address the situation, because now everyone's going to get
It's
sad.
strange that just being able to study with everyone like this can make me feel so happy.
Bruh, this is how you ruin the mood.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
God
It
damn,
makes me
Fuka.
wonder if this might be the last time we ever get to do this.
See?
Just kidding.
There it is.
Sorry, forget I said that. I was just thinking about next year.
You like studying that much?
That's not really what I meant. You're a real goof sometimes. I never know what to expect out of you at a time like this. But thanks. I think I needed that.
Alright, time to get back to studying. Oh, Fuka, can I have some lead for my pencil?
Oh, sure. You can take some from this one.
Thank yous. Oh, dude, let me borrow your highlighter for a sec.
Right, everyone's stealing everyone's shit, what the fuck? Mainly Junpei, though.
Hey, Yuka-tan! Mind if I borrow your ruler?
I guess, but why have you been borrowing all of our stuff? Don't you have your own?
Listen, when I heard you forgot your eraser, something just hit me. The simple act of helping each other out is like... that's what it's all about, you know? That's... happiness.
Aw.
Junpei-kun.
So you're stealing all our shit.
You say that, but you probably just forgot to bring all your stuff, didn't you?
Busted.
Jesus.
Thank you for studying with me, everyone. I hope we can do this again.
God damn it, Junpei. Junpei is such a fuck. God damn it. Alright. Well, this is the last day off, and then exams the next week. Shopping show. Surely it's gonna be good, right?
It's amazing! I'm going to do it. Good, good.
Victory headband.
Not bad.
Pfui. Alright, bye. I want to know what this victory headband is. If it gives me victory cry, the game's gonna be fun. I'm saying that now. There's no way it's gonna give me victory cry, right? That would only be the good thing to give me. Yeah, I think it's only this dude to hang out with.
Hey. My bad.
We're really close to maxing out a lot of people right now. It's
Thanks
really
for coming
annoying.
all the way here for this.
No problem at all.
Glad to hear that. I wanted someplace quiet to talk. I just came from the hospital. After this, I have to pick my sister up from preschool, go shopping, cook dinner, do laundry. There's still so much I have to do.
Seems pretty rough.
It sure is. But I can handle it. My mom had to do all this every single day. Remember how I told you I had a chance to win that scholarship? Turns out I can't practice anymore. I just don't have the time for it.
That's upsetting.
Besides, even with the scholarship, we still can't afford college. I mean, we don't even have enough to survive. We already lost Dad, and now Mom can't work. It's up to me to earn a living.
That's upsetting.
I have no choice but to give up track. Why'd you have to die, Dad?
Do something about it.
Don't you think I want to? There's nothing I can do. Is this...
I didn't think. I was wondering it's because maybe he wanted the pep up. I don't know. Don't give up yet.
You're right. I've come too far to give up now. I'm gonna compete. Even if it's my last time, I want to win. I've dedicated most of my life to track and field. It's time to put everything I've learned to the ultimate test. I'm glad we could talk. Everything feels a lot clearer now. Because of you, I have something to aim for. Thanks, man.
All right.
Oh, crap. My sister's probably waiting for me. See ya.
Boom! And he bolts off. Yep, there he goes. Alright, it's probably a study session waiting for me if I want to get home. Let's get everyone together.
Hey.
Hey,
I want to study together.
Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so, didn't Kirijo-senpai say we shouldn't be hanging out like this?
What do you mean?
Think she'll be mad if she finds out?
She said no unnecessary. This is studying.
I kind of doubt it, but I won't deny that seeing you all does remind me of recent events.
Right. Well then, why don't we just call it a wrap here?
Sonata-senpai, I'd like to ask for some help with this question.
Oh, wait, Junpei-kun. I wanted to ask you.
Cute.
I think I'll take Koromaru for a walk.
Hey, wait! We'll all take him on a walk when we're done. You can sit back down, Amada-kun. Oh, I guess you found out. I was planning on inviting you too, Mitsuru-senpai. I do understand that we don't have time for chit-chat, but I just wanted to spend time with everyone.
This was actually my idea. I was the one who wanted to gather everyone. So, I'm sorry. I don't want everyone to get in trouble for my selfishness.
Hey, you shouldn't be the only one that has to apologize. I feel the same way, Fuka.
I know why she's sighing too.
Thanks, Yukari-chan. It's just... when I think this
Stop,
might
stop,
be
stop,
the
stop,
last...
stop.
In any case, I apologize for this. Let's just call it for today.
Let's keep studying.
Thank you.
Yeah. See, that's why she's sighing.
After warning you all, I wasn't sure how to go back on it. I was actually taking a walk to mull it over. Yukari, Yamagishi, I feel the same way you do.
You did say we should try to go about our lives for now. You hear that, Junpei? Let's get to it.
If we're talking my life, studying's the last thing I'd be doing.
Mitsuru-senpai, could you help me with this?
Of course. What question did you need help with?
No. Okay, that was a cute session.
How long have we been studying? Time really flies when we're all in it together.
I agree. Thank you for going along with my suggestion, everyone.
You owe us.
Sure. If anyone has any requests, please let me know. That includes you.
By the way, I hope you haven't forgotten about taking Koromaru for a walk.
Of course not. Come on, everyone, let's go.
That'll be it for studying then. Everyone, make sure to give
God
it your
damn it.
all on the exams.
All right, let's get these exams done, shall we? See how it goes. Which of the following originated in India? It's the number 0. I know that for damn certainty. I don't know about that. I'm assuming it's going to be this though, because yeah, no, fun fact, the concept of 0 did not exist in most cultures. Absolutely fascinating. There's a reason, okay, this sounds really weird to explain this, but there's a reason why there's so many mathematical errors when involving 0. Because it's actually, and this sounds weird to say, it's a newer concept than most other numerical systems. So because of that, it doesn't actually fit into a lot of mathematical systems still, which leads to, is it divisible by 0 is an error? Well, it's either 0 divide or divide by 0. I think it's divide by 0 causes an error, and that's because there's no perceivable conceptual thing that would result in it. It's fascinating to me. Yes, I am a massive nerd. I will remind this. Massive nerd, and specifically math is definitely one of the things I'm very nerdy on. Alright. When heated, the beta enzymes and sweet potatoes react with a starch present to produce which. No. I can't remember. It's either Maltese or Maltose. I don't have a thing to check. Okay. The answer's always C. Which it's not, but... coin flip it. Eeny, meeny, miny. Hey, thank God. That was unfortunate. I couldn't remember which one it was. I just remembered the shape of the word. And yeah, call me out on that if you will. I just remembered the most of it, but the fact that it was Maltose or Maltese, I fucking don't know. Which Roman goddess has been theorized as the namesake? It's Venus, isn't it? Yeah. God damn it, these exam questions. Alright, it's... how many more? Okay, the tail Genji... Who does Genji compare to the cherry blossoms? As... Murasaki, Norway. Nice! Are we done? Oh my god, okay. So we are just doing the full fucking week. Alright. Which of the following words is not in the correct plural form? Mice, cacti, moose, geeses. No, because goose and geese are, it doesn't have an S at the end. It's a incorrect plural. Or it's a irregular plural. Because it's mouse, mice, cactus, cacti. Isn't it supposed to be meese? No, it is moose. Moose and moose. Geese. Yeah, it's definitely geeses. But like, I was just having a moment ago, like, why did I think of meese? Moose and meese. I think it's the joke, right? I'm getting mixed around with memes, god damn it. Your knowledge is corrupted by the memes of the modern day. No, it's geeses. Gooses, geeses. It's really funny because technically gooses is actually a correct term, but it's for a very specific thing. You're supposed to say geese, but you can say gooses. But it's, again, it's very contextually specific. As well as it's one of those arguments I made earlier of like, technically you can say it and people know what you mean, but it is not like the correct usage. Alright, so no more question. We're done. Woo! Freedom! Oh god, everyone wants to hang out. Junpei even wants to hang out. What do you want? Do I... Kinda want to hang out with Mitsuru. Because once we get Mitsuru done, she's done, is the big thing. Let me... But it looks like Junpei's an alert thing, so this potentially means he's not going to take up time. So we'll do this.
Alright.
If it does take up time, it takes up time, but...
To the shrine. I'll grab us some takoyaki. Aw, you gonna miss me? It's fine, just go on ahead. I'll be there in a sec.
You know what? I've got a really fucking messed up almost question to ask here.
Got some takoyaki.
If you're playing in the original game with the FemC, when does Junpei open up as a relationship option? Is it late? It's got to be later on, right? Because otherwise it doesn't make sense. Because he would get the attachment with the other girl. And like, clearly your storyline would be comforting him, right?
Come on, look at these eyes. Why would you ever suspect me like that?
Now I'm curious.
Just messing around. To be honest, this is kind of an apology for the other day.
Because like, he's an early introduced character, so I feel like you'd want him relationship early on, but like, according with the story, unless that's drastically changed, I don't see them being able to do his storyline without you being like, maybe he takes kind of the position that Mitsuru does? Does that mean that your earliest romance option then would probably be Sonata? Oh, that's wild.
You know.
Because surely Sonata's going to be a relationship option.
One pack of takoyaki ain't gonna make up for it, but it's better than nothing, right?
I already forgave you.
Thanks. Still, I felt like words weren't enough for an apology. I took my anger out on you, and you totally didn't deserve that. It's because I really wanted to take out my anger on someone else. Remember when I mentioned I was visiting someone at the hospital? And how I pissed her off, but I didn't know what I did wrong? think I get it now. A while back, I was asked what I'd be doing with my life in 2 years. By Chidori. And being the insensitive dumbass I am, I said something like, eats me for a long time. I didn't even understand how it must have felt for her to ask me that. So it's no wonder she got upset. She was facing something really scary. And there I was, acting like it was no big deal. The other day, when everyone was all calm and chatting about what Ryoji said, it put everything into perspective. And it finally hit me. I lost my shit and snapped at you. I'm really sorry about that, man. Hey, come on, eat up. Don't want cold takoyaki, do you?
Yeah, you can't have takoyaki cold. That's against the law. Ah, that was an interesting story.
That was tasty. And it's not too bad cold either. Hey, by the way, have you decided what you're gonna do on the 31st yet?
Yeah, I have.
Gotcha. Look, man. Me and the others might tell you all kinds of stuff. But whatever we say, go with your own gut. You've dealt with enough as it is, you know? I've always been jealous of you. You're a special dude, and everyone's always counting on you. But at the same time, I knew you were the one making all the tough calls. You're always looking out for everyone around you, even people like me. Sure, I was jealous, but watching you, I knew I could never be you. So, I figured maybe it's time you chose what you wanted to do for a change. Besides, forgetting everything doesn't exactly sound so bad, does it?
Do you really think that?
I mean, I obviously wouldn't like that. It'd suck to forget everything. But that's just how I feel. You should follow your feelings. Whatever you choose, I won't let anyone tell you otherwise. Alright, that's enough serious stuff. Chats like this make my throat all dry. Or maybe it's just a takoyaki. Let's grab a drink somewhere and head back. Is that okay with you, Mr. Leader?
Did that take up a time slot? It did. That's kind of painful. Okay, I need to have a look at this victory headband because I want to know what this does.
Right.
Probably does. Need to go to the crops too. Sonata's training will probably do that, given the course of things, but what is the... where is it? Resist ailments. Eh. Have you begun your doomsday countdown? I mean, kinda. To my understanding, at the very least. I assume the world's gonna end soon. We're gonna actually get like a proper, complete by objective date. We're on the road. Sure. Go hang out with Sonata, see what he wants. Most of these are just not useful to me, but they're cool.
Yeah.
Seeing the characters, seeing the stories. It's what I'm here for, after all.
Yes. You were actually able to keep up with me on my training regimen. I'm impressed.
Of course, General Genuine.
So, what do you think?
I have the reinforcements. God, never will that line not be amazingly fun. General, where's the reinforcements? Reinforcements? I am the reinforcements. Like, you can't tell me you don't want to ever live... Everyone wants that kind of moment in their life, right? Everyone wants that one day where they can just be like the Chad, the big dude. Of what?
Well, the reason I asked you to join me today is...
Like, we all have one or two of those lines we want to say one day.
We finally found you, Akihiko-san.
Oh, for God's sakes, are we really gonna have to have a fucking brawl with a bunch of dumbasses again?
We've had a good run up until now. Today's where it ends.
Today's where
Don't
it ends.
feel bad about screaming if you gotta. No one's coming to save you, though.
It's showtime. Oh boy.
These guys just don't know when to quit.
Time to beat up a bunch of dumbasses. Let's go.
No getting away this time. Not for you, and not for your chicken shit buddy either.
Hey.
Not that it'd matter anyway. You guys live at the dorm nearby, don't you?
Yeah, we saw some girls there. And a kid, too. Sure hope they're keeping safe.
Oh, that's not a wise idea, my good sir. Yeah, the scum of the earth.
Stay back.
Do you think if I pull out my persona right now and nuke them off the fucking face of the planet, anyone would care?
I'll create an opening so you can escape. If you're going after my friends, then I'll be your first obstacle.
In your head canon, Shinji's spirit joined in on the beatdown. You know what? Yes.
Come on, make your move.
Ooh. Sonata really is about to be the reinforcements.
Don't you know what'll happen if a trained guy like you hits an amateur? The boxing team will be suspended, and you'll be expelled. Or worse, you'll go to prison, and your life will be over. Is that what you want? Huh?
That is true. I could never do something like that to my supervisor, or my boxing teammates.
But
even if that's how I feel, I can't back down now.
yeah, there it is.
I'll carry that responsibility and pay for it the rest of my life if I have to. I will
Screw her up, fools.
That's why I have these fists.
If we used Armageddon, nobody would bat an eye if a few people went missing. Exactly. Like, just... this is when you want to pull out fucking... goddamn Mirror of Truth or some shit. Or goddamn... what is his name again? Isn't it literally just Satan? No, when was Persona 5's final evolution? Arizen's evolution? It's just literally Satan. I know it's literally Satan. With a gun. A cool ass fucking gun. But still. Which is... Is it Lucifer?
What the hell are you going on about?
Actually, I can't remember its name. That's why I'm like, I do not know. But yeah, that's it. Just pull out that Persona and shoot and knock them all down. Be great. Centennial. Yes. Centennial. It's his angel's name, right? And pretty sure I'm mispronouncing it still, but you know. Yeah, that's the spelling. Centennial. Pretty sure this is how it's pronounced. See, this is why I'm a little sad that I don't have the DLC, because I'm gonna be honest, I would pull that dude out and fucking shoot people.
Oh.
That's legitimate self-defense.
All right then. I'll trust my back to you. Just try not to hurt him. I'm sure you can handle that.
Cocky little bastards!
Looks like that does it.
Oh, you gotta
Quite
be
the
shitting
challenge
me,
to
that's
get
how
your
they did
numbers.
this. Mitsuru would have executed them, honestly? Yeah. I'm pretty sure if they actually went after the girls, would get back and like all of them would be on the ground and the last one would have his throat in between the heel and foot of Mitsuru's shoes. And she'd just be pressing down and just like, are you sorry yet? Are you reminiscing on your actions? Everyone's just shit scared in the background going, what the fuck she do?
Are you alright? Don't ever show your face around here again. If I ever
The worst part is, the moment I thought of, like, that position, my brain just immediately went to the meme of, it should have been me, not him. I think the best definition of that, like, the best version of that meme I've seen is the Kafka from Star Rail. That one dude at the end of the trailer that basically just gets pinned to the wall and shot in the head. And everyone's just, it should have been me, not him. Yeah. Yeah.
Got it.
We are all really down bad, aren't we?
Plus,
The internet has gotten worse. Though I mentioned this the other day, I can't say shit. The new fucking Fox Yakuza General that they added to Star Rail has me beyond fucking down bad at the moment. I got her E1 today too. Me happy. But honestly, if I showed my rolls outside of the fact that I keep winning 50-50s, dude, my fucking pulls are awful. I'm like constantly in the 70s for my pulls. It's all just bad.
Let's go to my room for now.
Dude, I fucking love how it's... Okay, no. Can I just speak to something? This is bullshit, right? Because this is supposedly Japan. There's no fucking way, unless those are stuck down, that motherfucker has those goddamn trophies above his fucking bed like that. I live in New Zealand, so I understand this. Earthquakes are all the fucking time. There is no way in hell. That shit would have to be super glued down. What the fuck? Stylish.
They're more than just fashionable. These hand wraps protect my hands and wrists.
Man's gonna wake up with like 3 concussions every few nights. It's great.
Not only do these protect me, but they can affect the power of my punches depending on how I wrap them. Whether my fists deal damage or not depends on these. I guess they're like my partners in the ring.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to... Like, I've had literal TVs fall on me while I'm asleep. And it's not even been an earthquake. The fuck do you mean?
Anyways,
at least it was when TV started becoming more flat screenish, not the old ones like that TV there. Oh, remember when I was a lot younger and we had like a 40-inch one of those box TVs? That fell on me. I don't think there would be a report. There would be a puddle.
So, the reason I asked you to join me today, it's because I wanted you to know what I've been working on. I spent a lot of time training and gaining more experience.
Uh-huh.
And I thought I'd finally reached a point where I could feel confident in my abilities.
Mm-hmm.
But after hearing what the appraiser said, I felt afraid. I felt anger too.
Oh my god, you were told you're gonna die and you felt angry and afraid? No.
I told myself I'd face things head on. But I'm still as weak as I was before. Tell me, do you think I'm strong enough now?
Don't lose hope.
You're totally right. I'm sure I'll find my answer soon enough. Everyone loses confidence in themselves from time to time. And that's when their weakness rears its ugly head. Being on the verge of grasping something, but grappling with the fear and frustration of losing everything again. It's so hard to overcome. And it's a feeling I understand all too
This just
well.
kind of reminds me. So I've talked about this a few times, but I actually have some medical conditions, and basically the shorthand is that I've not got a very long life expectancy. Right? I've still got a good while on my under my belt, but you know. And some of these lines are hitting a little hard, because I remember when I was told this. And yeah. No, I remember being scared, being afraid, and all that sort of stuff. And being super, super angry. And I think the worst part of it all is that, like, when I got, like, the most recent intense news about it last year, I had no support from people around me. All the people that I had, that I felt were my support normally, just fucking weren't there for me and treated me like shit. So yeah, it's a difficult one to be in that position where you are told you could die, and you've got like a bit more of a tangible nature on that mortality problem. It's definitely a weird one.
I know we've pushed this crucial decision on you, and I can only imagine how hard that must be.
And regardless of like how soon it is, right? Like if it's a year, 5 years, 10 years, whatever, it does affect you. It affects you in some way, because it's weird being told that you can die. It's the same with like everyone, right? It's like, oh, we all know we'll die one day, but we don't really have a lock on that. It's so ambiguous that it's not worth considering. Whereas when you're told that, even if it's like still chance-ish, like there's a good chance you'll be fine, surely medical advancements will happen between now and then, yada yada yada, doesn't stop the fact that it's like, what does that mean?
But
So yeah, that's a fun one for you. And again, and that's why I've talked in the past about like how Iron Mouse was very instrumental in bringing me out of that hole. Bringing me to the concept of, oh, well, fuck it, I don't give a shit. I'll work and have fun between now and then and do what I can. They can make it up to me.
That's fine. I know they'll come through. Anyway, as someone who was there too, I just wanted you to know. No matter what you decide, I'm still gonna do what I have to do.
Fair enough.
I faced off against countless opponents to get where I am now. If I said all my training was meaningless, then that would be spitting on all of their efforts too. And that would be absolutely unacceptable. Wouldn't you agree? Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a tangent like that.
Oh, that's
Not
fine.
only did I ask you to join me today, but you got dragged into my fight too. I've got to at least pay you back for that.
Oh, treat me to lunch sometime.
I'm pretty sure my special protein blend is
Oh,
around
God.
here somewhere.
Concern. That wasn't a fight, it was an exercise. Dude, it was a warm-up, let's be honest.
Oh, that. I was thinking of sending that back to my parents when I write them a New Year's card. We don't know how the future's gonna turn out. It's better if it doesn't stay with me.
Don't run away.
You're one unusual guy. I was thinking this during the fight earlier, but for some reason, I feel like I can trust you to watch my back. Together, we can overcome anything.
Oh.
For a long time, all I cared about was having the power to protect others. And I thought being hard on myself and competing with others was the only way I was going to do that. Although, it is true that I've gotten more capable through my reckless approach. But now, there are others who fight alongside me. So I have people who I want to protect. But at the same time, I want them to be there fighting with me. In the end. It's because I have all of you that I feel like I can become even stronger.
To push further beyond.
I still don't know if I'm strong or kind enough to deserve this medal.
And this, what's he doing? Is to go even further beyond. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that noise was. God damn it.
But this is my starting point, and it's something that I should keep with me. You've taught me another valuable lesson today. Now, where to put this?
Display it.
Yeah, I think I will. I did it, Miki.
Keep working hard.
If you say so. I'll keep fighting like I'm up for a shot at the title belt. I may not be very good at motivating people with words, or communicating how I feel, but you can trust I'll never back down from a fight. Even if I'm battered and on the ground, I'll get back up every time.
No.
I'll never give up. That's my duty to all of you. So you can count on me. I swear I will protect you. That being said, there's still so much I owe you for. I'll be doing what I can to pay back that debt. I haven't really thanked you for all your help until now either. Ah, right. I was going to at least thank you for what you did today. Damn. Looks like I'm out of protein powder. What else do I have? Ah, here. You can have these dumbbells. Just a minute. I'll get them ready for you.
Oh, Sonata.
You could change the weight on these ones to match whatever your muscle strength is.
Oh.
In your case, I'd start with 8 kilos. No, actually, I think you can handle 10.
This is when I point out that having high weight isn't actually as beneficial as having a lower weight and doing more reps. I have 4 kg ones, and they're perfectly adequate.
You could also use a machine, but you gotta do some resistance training with free weights too.
Yeah, no, it's always good to do that. I haven't done my weights training in a while, though. I really should be doing it more often. It's just... Okay, I know this is gonna be a shit excuse, right? But it's really hard to do because I have to actually justify getting out of my chair to do this weight exercises. Because I can't do them in my chair, because the positioning of the arms and everything, so it makes that awkward. but I'm so busy working all the time that it's really hard to justify not taking a break to go do my exercises for like an hour. Max SP increased. Nice. This is why I want to like set my VR up at some point again, but I'm probably not going to do that while I'm at this place.
Yes? Who is it?
Kind of want to get like some proper stands for them, or even best case scenario, I go get like an entirely different VR setup. Because the one that I have is the HTC Vive, which is a bit outdated now, and it's good, but it's definitely not great in some regards. Also, what the hell is this conversation gonna be?
Come in. You don't stop by very often, Senpai. Is something wrong?
No, not particularly. Is this a bad time?
Aw, are you feeling lonely?
Hey, are you teasing me?
Nah, I'd never.
Sure.
I wonder what this Nyx is like. Do you think it's inside Tartarus?
I have no idea.
Oh, by the way, I've made my decision. I want to fight to the end. It's better than doing nothing. That's why you're here, right, Senpai?
You got me.
Yeah, you're pretty easy to read.
I've made my decision as well. The Kirijo group is slowly regaining its footing.
Oh, hey Evander. Hope all's going well.
After I graduate, the plan is for me to eventually take over as leader. Turning back was never really an option for me.
But what if you die?
If we can defeat Nyx and I die in the process, then the company will continue on without me.
Posted a new vid. Nice. I mean, oh my god, yesterday was a long day. I forgot how much contract work I needed to sort out once I did that update. It didn't notify a lot of people that the update was out manually.
And I'm confident they'd carry on my wishes.
But from what we've heard, Nyx can't be defeated.
Well...
Though I kinda wonder about that. We've got someone on our team who seems pretty unkillable too.
That's true. And he's an exceptional persona user, even if death was empowering him from within.
He's an interesting guy, huh?
He certainly is.
So surely we're gonna like reawaken the persona to being like the strong one at some point, right? That was like the modified by death power.
Work out, I think I'll still be okay as long as I'm with everyone. Honestly, I don't think it
When it
matters
went like
if we live or
berserk at the
die.
beginning of the game, that kind of power. Surely.
All that really matters is that we're proud of how we lived. And I know I'd be proud if we decided to fight Nyx.
Is this about honoring your father's legacy?
Yeah, that's part of it. But mostly, it's about me and how I feel.
All I'm gonna say is keep fusing and filling the compendium. I really should. We need to do another Tartarus run and then just like do a huge amount of fusing shit up.
Senpai, a while back, you asked me to face what comes next with you. You didn't forget, did you?
I could never forget. We'll fight together, Yukari.
Good.
Time for the home shopping show. Let's go.
It's a mint. Good, good. Not.
Sure, whatever.
Thanks, kid. Bye-bye.
Okay, so we probably go hang out with Hayase, just because that will put him at rank 8, which means he's pretty much done. I think the next moment we have like a free night, we should just go to Tartarus and we should start doing more Tartarus runs. I need to remember to go visit the what's her name? The fortune teller, so we can amplify what we get during that time though. And we can just start doing some fusions.
Yo.
Which one do you think makes the most sense? I can't remember them off the top of my head, is the problem. Because like the problem I have with the fortune readings is I'm trying to remember which ones this game has, because I remember Persona 5 Royale ones really well, and I know the correct one to choose with that one, which is always the increased alarm rating. But I don't remember which one's the correct one in this one. I'll need to look. I'll decide off that. I think there was one that I thought was the correct answer though. I think there was one that like just increased how often irregular enemies turn up, like elites and stuff.
Yeah, I will. It feels wrong being the only one who gets to eat.
There's rarity increase for increased chance of gold hand shadows, gamble increase, chance of spawning rare and strong shadows, soul increase, 30 charge. Oh god, not 30 charge rate. We want more enemies. So probably gamble then?
Oh, by the way.
Because we probably want rare and strong shadows turning up so we can push our levels higher.
She's gonna be out of the hospital soon. Just when I was finally getting the hang of taking care of everyone myself. And guess what else? My teammates offered to help me with the kids too. They even said they'd pick my sister up from preschool. I guess everyone's been worried about me.
Like the 30 charge rate sounds great if I really want power things, but like I want grinding, I don't want 30s.
In the end, maybe it was my fault.
That'll make like every other fight more like easier, but I don't want every other fight to be easy. I just want all of the fights to be difficult enough to just get the stuff out of it.
You really don't mince words.
Oh god, that sounds horrendous. The safety one? Oh, that's bad. You do want dark zones and stuff. Don't get me wrong, no Reaper spawning sounds nice if I get that one right map, but the likelihood of getting that and all that, I'm probably just better going with the one that gives me more rare and strong shadows.
About everything, now that I know how everyone really feels.
I think that's the one that I want.
Fun just running laps. Body feels light as a feather now. Oops. Guess I kind of started rambling there. Sorry, but I gotta get going. Take it easy. And don't forget, I'm only able to focus on training again because you had my back. And I feel great, so thanks, buddy.
I never use the safety fortune. I tend to favor gamble most of the time, and there's a few occasions where the use soul for faster charging. Yeah, again, like I can see faster charging 30 gauge is amazing for boss clearing. Like genuinely, I would say that would be amazing for doing like boss clears. But general grinding sounds gamble. It's definitely the better of the two. Because you want stronger like elites and stuff like that, because then you can get more personas out of them as well. And potentially stronger personas as well to fuse from. So I think we will just... Do we work with a monk or do we just go for a Tartarus run now? We should probably just go for a Tartarus run now. Yeah, like increased Dark Zone would have probably been a nice one. Yeah, there's that safety fortune we were talking about. Yeah, so we definitely won't gamble. No, that sounds... Ugh. Yeah. You can still max him out. Yeah, like we're rank 3 or 4 with him already, so I feel like we're doing pretty well. And any night that he's not here, we can potentially just computer push him further along as well. One thing I'm just going to do quickly is I'm going to go by the police station and sell all of the crap so we have as much money going into this as possible.
By the way, much obliged. Good to see you. What'd you bring? Wanna sell and buy? Sure, it's a deal. You finished?
Actually, I doubt it, but we can always have a look and see if there's new...
stock. Check it out, if you got the time.
Ooh, there is new weapons. I mean, I'm just gonna take this one.
Alright then.
Magic plus 5 is pretty nice. 13 damage? Ooh, actually no, that probably is correct though. Yeah.
People have been using bows as weapons since ancient times. It's also where terms like bullseye and such originated from.
Are there any weapons or equipment you can make at the antique shop? Not since I last looked, and I think I looked fairly recently. I kind of like the... Oh, that sounds just good.
Alright then. Well, look, as long as you need. If you find yourself torn between choices, just try to do what you think is right.
Yeah, sure.
It's all yours. Well, as long as you need.
Ooh, I think I do grab that.
Oh, huh?
Electric evasion.
Great, it's all yours. What'll it be? What are you looking for?
Alright.
All done here? Be seeing you.
And that's good enough gear for now. Let's go to Tartarus, my least favorite part of the game. Where the fuck are you? There you are.
Yes.
Oh yes, I think Igus is unavailable at the moment, right? Because I think she's like currently getting repaired or something. Gonna have to slot someone in Igus's position. It's gonna be interesting.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So... Yeah, Igus is unavailable, so now we have to decide who's going to be the fill slot for that. Everyone's way underleveled. Because of what we've just not been playing them. Yeah, I'm probably thinking Akihiko. Because he's lightning and physical from memory. So he kind of saves me some spot. It's either that or Junpei, because he's also physical. We do come across a lot of Lightning Week. He also gets increased things from buffs, right? So that's interesting. I'll go with Akihiko because he's slightly higher level, so yeah. I do need to make sure his gear is kind of up to date. Not gonna take away from anyone, but he definitely needs like, there's definitely better gear available to him. His first energy hits all. Yeah, actually, that was, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of the reason why I grabbed it.
Marvelous. I'm looking. Very well.
Alright, let's just start off with going and having a look at some fusions that we have available to us.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Registering, I see.
I'm definitely just gonna register.
Will you register it to the companion? All registered.
Is there any other characters I think are worth registering right now? Not really.
Fusion, is it? Which will you choose?
I'm just gonna start kind of filling out unregistered.
This one is somewhat beneath you. What do you wish to inherit?
It appears it will receive a lot.
It's finally
Based on what you've done with fusions thus far, what do you understand of the mechanic and the process? I mean, I understand most of my stuff is from, and I'll say this openly, most of my understanding of fusion system is from Persona 5 Royale. And this game just seems like it's got a lot less things going on. So I'm just gonna work with it like that. Because I know there's certain ones that will fuse towards certain things, but I don't know the list. And this is why I say, like, there's an aspect of not knowing that sounds cool, but I'm also like, but I could really know really do of knowing.
Take all the time you need to consider.
I mean, the main thing I need to remember is that, like, the base level needs to be below my level. What it results in afterwards can go over if I have bonuses.
This persona, yes?
There's some decent resistances. Sure.
What do you wish to inherit?
Don't need a dodge light.
It appears it will receive
Kind of just fusing for the sake of it.
Why, this is
Getting
exciting, isn't it?
things filled. Ooh, what's that one? That's a pretty solid one. And he also gets Heat Razor? Okay, this dude might be pretty good. With Resist Fire, Null, Wind Bless, and then Angelic Grace. He's pretty good. Actually, having Stagnant Air on him is pretty nice. Because it also means that I can use him in a supportive measure. For his party defense. Means I could get rid of it though, easily. And trade out some things for him. But I like that one. Kinda want to leave this dude alone as long as I can. I'm gonna ask this now, and I'm fine with a very loose answer on this. Is there any personas I should probably aim to try and get towards? In particular.
Seeing what personas come to be is a great joy of mine.
Because some of them will learn skills that cover their weaknesses. Yeah, no, I know. But I know there's probably particular ones that I should be aiming towards getting.
This one is somewhat beneath you. This one is somewhat beneath you. Is this acceptable? Are you satisfied with this? This persona is powerful.
Divine Judgment. I could see that being pretty good. Because I think could look through this.
Persona do you desire?
Generally speaking, it's good to have personas that's suited for specific role and blocks specific element.
Joy of mine.
Find it good to have a balanced team. If I encounter an enemy that attacks with fire, I can switch to a yeah. I mean, like, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, just make sure I have an immunity to pretty much everything, and I'll be fine.
It is a special persona you desire, is it not?
This one is somewhat beneath you. Please choose what skills to inherit.
None of these really matter. Yeah.
It appears it will receive
Just
a
doing it
large
for the sake of
amount.
fusing. Again, just kind of filling out the register as well as while I'm going. Like, that's the other thing. I'm kind of just cool with just getting some things done. It's possible to fuse, by mixing and matching, you might find a skill one learns that pairs well with another, and just bring them together. Yeah, I mean, like, that's definitely a consideration, right? Dodge wind. Why would I dodge wind on this? It's null wind already. Oh, get rid of that.
What kind of persona do you desire?
Because like, the easy answer is just get the highest
This would be
level
a
stuff.
wise choice. What do you wish to inherit?
So I have 2 more that I can pick from. I actually like that. Give it that, so it's like a super defensive option.
So it begins.
And it also gets evade wind. I don't need evade wind because we already have a angelic grace, which covers that. I believe you can't get multiple. But yes, no, I do know about that. That's like I mentioned before, Persona 5 Royale. I had magic and almighty amplifications put together, so I do understand the concept of how they stack additively, not so it's a linear improvement, which means that they get really strong when you get enough. Ice amp. Okay, well I could make this an ice off carry. I don't mind not having the lightning. Diamond dust, what's that? Like severe ice damage to 1 foe, medium chance of inflicting. This actually seems like a really solid character. With Angelic Grace as well, so evasion to wind and dark. The null to strike, this is actually pretty solid. Try auto starter persona? Yes. It's getting all of the like auto Maraku and all that sort of stuff. And just have that as your character thing. So you start the combat with attack, defense, and evasion all up. You can also get a crit one, can't you? Or is that not in this one?
Registering, I see.
Yeah, it's already registered. Cool.
Are you in search of new power?
Well then, shall we take a look?
I mean, I feel like I should just keep playing with whatever's like at the top end, right? Just keep fusing top end, see what we get out of them.
This persona is powerful.
This one doesn't look that great. Oh god, he's got a lot of... okay. Actually, no, this could be good. You can merge them together. Yeah. I definitely could have something like that, just so I set up fights well. I'm gonna get this dude and put Angelic Grace on. And because it's very tanky, we can also get that null strike. And then this dude's just...
It appears it will
I mean,
receive
is
a
the null
large
strike
amount of
necessary?
power.
Not really, but it makes it immune to 2 things. Makes it resistant to 4 things, but weak to 3. Then Angelic Grace covers the kind of thing for that. With regen 2 as well, this persona's gonna pretty much keep the character alive most of the time. If I had it out. Again, it sounds weird, but my mentality is that if the MC doesn't die, then I'm fine, because I've got enough, like, res items and shit. So I can probably just keep shit going.
This would be a wise choice. This persona, yes? This persona, yes? This persona, yes?
He's an in-game one?
Is this acceptable?
Can kind of see potentially why. Yeah, I actually really see why.
What do you wish to inherit?
Just don't have great inherits for him for the moment. What goes into him? Atari and Saku. And it learns death. Wait, it learns death null? Okay, you know, I'm just gonna get it now then.
Is this acceptable? Please choose what skills to inherit.
I mean, we could just grab some restorative factors. Keep the player a little more alive. Okay, I'm grabbing that though then. If the growth on him alone makes him really tempting, so yeah, no, that sounds really good. And at worst comes to worst, there's stuff I can teach him as well. So I'm gonna grab that. You also get Invigorate? Wait, he gets Invigorate 3 as well? And Hammer Boost? Hang on a minute. Yeah, and then the Null Dark. Okay, this is actually really good. That's really good. Holy shit. 90% success rate for light-based yeah, no, I was just like, holy shit, that's basically if there's anything that's not light weak, we're pretty set. Or if there's anything that's, yeah, not light resistant, is what I meant. That's so good. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be a silly one.
Seeing what personas come to be is a great joy of mine.
This would be a wise choice.
No, I love how it's just the moment you said that he learns Null Dark, I was like, oh, I kind of grabbed that one. That's how strong it is? Okay. And again, it's got growth as well, is the thing. No, it's got growth, it's got a lot of good stats in it. Like, it's got great passives, got a great stat. Yeah, I like it. I can see myself using it in an excessive amount.
Joy of mine.
This persona.
I'm just gonna, again, we should just probably fuse a few things.
It appears it will receive an immense.
Alright, let's see what we get out of this.
Exciting, isn't it?
Fire break. Break the barrier that repels. Physical, magical. Life aid? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, is life aid just like weak version of victory cry? Because if that's the case, yeah, I'll definitely try and move that around. I don't know if I want the fire break. That'd be very big assumption that I get a better fire attack. Place that. Yeah, okay, there is a bit of fire attack. Heavy to oh, yeah, no, alright. It's weaker? Yeah. And this gets repel ice as well? Okay, this one's gonna be probably quite solid. I can't fuse that one because it's too high.
You can't control this one yet.
Yeah. Apt pupil.
Are you satisfied with this? This one is somewhat beneath you. This one is somewhat beneath you. This one is somewhat beneath you.
This one is somewhat beneath you.
Somewhat beneath you.
It is a special persona you desire, is it not? Accept yourself. Accept your... Which will you choose? Well then, shall we take a look?
Hmm.
This one is somewhat beneath you.
Yes, you can start the battle with automatically increase that. Auto rebellion is what you want. Ah, okay.
Seeing what personas come to be is a great joy of mine.
Well, I mean, like, it's because I believe I've also got a few of the skill cards, so I can teach some of the starters effects. I believe there's some autos for it in my in the ones I've got. I'm not sure now that I'm thinking on it.
Please take a look.
So how many have we actually got? Can we see completed percentage 25%? God damn, that's not that much.
Browse to your heart's content.
Like, we have a long way to go. We've missed a lot of this mid-game section here. Hmm.
Ah, fusion is... Well then, shall we take a look? Seeing what personas come to be is a great...
Are you satisfied with this? What do you wish to inherit?
You have about 43 personas fused as you fill the slots, the top to bottom, or vice versa, opens up special / advanced fusions to complete. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
It appears it will receive a good...
It's finally time.
So at the moment I probably should just like be aiming very heavily for just filling out compendium then.
Please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will receive an immense amount of power.
Ironically enough, this is actually a really good baseline for a character. Not this character, but this is a really good baseline. If I had this earlier, that would be nice. Filling compendium is a good goal. More personas means more options and sequentially better equipment to forge because some of them have unique hard items. Wait, what is happening? Sure? Damn. Okay, that was not a good idea then.
This one is somewhat beneath. Please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will receive an well.
I mean, it's worth seeing what it was gonna be. It is used to make an accessory called Lightning Gloves, which has null electric effect. Yukari and Aegis are wearing a weak to electric. Ah. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I don't really want Spirit Drain anymore. It's not great. Don't really care about Life Drain either. It's probably going to be too small of an amount. Oh! Maybe I should shut the fuck up and pay attention to what I might get next time. Alright. That was dumb of me.
This one is somewhat beneath. Please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will receive a good amount. Well then, shall we begin?
Ugh. This is why I always hate myself with these things. It's kind of like a half a knowledge game and half like a just fucking flip the cards until you see what happens. PS boost. I mean... Sure, fuck it. Null Fear? Sure, fuck it. And Evade Dark. I mean, that sounds horrendous. I already have, Reflect, so I don't need to evade. No. I don't want to remove the Null Freeze. See what we get out of this one? Maybe.
This one is somewhat beneath you. This persona, yes?
I kind of wish with this you could use ones from your, like this. You can just technically buy them from your thing. The material from the, compendium there.
What kind of persona do you desire?
Kind of annoying. Because it makes me feel like I need to summon some from the compendium, but I don't know which ones I should summoning. Well, we got 2 more %. That's kind of cool.
Does that persona catch your eye? This person. Is this acceptable? Very well, it's yours. Please, so you'll be summoning this one? Very well.
Just grab a few shit ones at the bottom.
So you'll be summoning this
See if
one?
we can like fuse out anything.
Please, so you'll be summoning this one? Very well, it's yours. So you'll be summoning this one? Very well, it's yours.
Yeah, like I'm just saying that like I kind of wish that the special fusion had options that the others had as well.
Are you satisfied? Please choose what.
I'm just gonna
skills
fill
you
these as best I can. Just gonna just do some for now. Because there's gonna be a lot of early game ones that I've been skipping out on.
Are you satisfied with this? Please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will receive an immense...
It's finally
There we
time.
go. But yeah, like my logic is just if you have at least like one of the personas in your inventory, it'd be nice if you could just see all of the options. Including from your compendium and pay from your compendium of all of the like available fusions. Because then it like teaches you to at least keep one thing of in your inventory and see what options you had from that.
Are you satisfied? Please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will receive an...
But yeah, at the moment I'm just gonna fill slots, I think is what we're gonna do. Fill slots, do a bunch of early game fusions, go from there. To cross-reference process. That makes sense.
Are you satisfied with this? Please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will receive an immense...
So it begins.
Just seeing what we can get out of this. Dodge strike seems not bad. Better than a heal effect. Dodge pierce seems also kind of nice. Probably overgrowth, honestly. Don't want to debuff.
This one is somewhat beneath you. What do you wish to inherit?
It appears it will receive a large amount of... Well, well, well.
Just gonna see what we can get, eh? Sexy dance. Ah, yes, of course. This thing would learn sexy dance.
Are you satisfied with this? Please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will receive an immense... Well then, shall we begin?
If I saw something that ugly turned sexy dance, it would have the opposite effect on me. Definitely might just throw up, I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. Damn them passives though.
This one is This is your progress so far.
Yeah, we've already rocketed up by 6% since we kind of started, which is pretty decent.
Does that persona catch your eye?
I don't know, again, like my issue I'm having at the moment is just kind of the whole, like, I just don't know what direction I'm going with the fusions.
Please take a look.
Got that one. I know I want Gabriel back in my thing.
Very well.
Because that one looked good. And then this dude.
This persona, yes?
Yeah.
So you'll be summoning this one? Very well. It's yours.
Have one command skill and passes to complement the persona's role. Yeah, I mean that's what I did with in my experience as well, right? Is you just have so many passives so that you don't have to concern yourself with what you're gonna click. Basically is the short answer.
Finished?
I think we'll leave it there for the moment though. I'm getting slowly bored. Oh, I got a new thing. Weakness boost. Increase damage when striking a foe's weakness. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that goes to show how much I've been paying attention. We've never gotten that. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. Bonus to weakness. That's really good, especially on the MC. Like, really good. I probably have fused something about one of the requests.
Here are my requests. Wonderful. I will await a report of success. Very well.
So basically it's going to be like these three are going to be the ones I use. This one's just here. You only have 130. I know. The thing is, I know like two. I think one of them I know exists. We can try and get one of them because it's like Jack Frost and another one, and I can't remember.
I've been waiting.
Do you need to have them in your inventory at the same time?
How may I assist you?
Which one's my tri-auto starter? I think it's the one that's like the third one basically that I have.
Now then,
please choose
I think it's this one.
You would like to fuse.
Is it not? I think that, yeah, that's the one that I have. They only need to be registered? Okay. So...
Well then, shall we take a look?
Trying to remember.
this is your progress so far.
So I know it's like one of them is Jack Frost, I think. And then it's another thing, and it's this shitty comedy act. It's one of the famous
To
ones.
your heart's content.
Oh, there's a config thing for that? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. What is it? It's Jack Frost and something else. I'm trying to remember which one it is.
This persona is unregistered.
Like, it also looks stupid looking.
This persona is unregistered.
Jack Frost and Pyro Jack. Okay, that's
This
what I'm looking
persona
for
is
then.
unregistered.
Pyro Jack.
This persona is unregistered.
Trying to think. It would probably be fairly early level, right?
This persona is unregistered.
'Cause I know it looked really
This
stupid
persona
looking.
is unregistered.
There's also King, which is King Frost and Black Frost. Okay. How would I get to Pyro then?
This is your progress so far. Browse to your heart's content.
And, okay, well, it's one that, like, it sounds like I've basically got one of a lot of these, but not the other one. So we need to sort that out then. Because if we look through... Yeah. So how do we get to some...
Does that persona catch your eye? This persona, is this acceptable? Very well, it's yours. Are you in search of new power?
Please choose the personas you would like to fuse. Well then, shall we take a look?
This is your progress so far. Please, is this acceptable? Very well.
Let's grab random ones for a moment or two. Play around with some of the fusion searches.
Do you desire? Take all the time you need to consider.
Is this acceptable?
This is some decent resistances.
Please choose what skills to inherit.
I don't really care what my last one will be here, do I?
It seems no new... Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
Oh, Vishnu. Spicy.
Please take a look. Please take a... Is this acceptable? May it be your inner strength. Is this acceptable? May it be your inner strength. Please, so you'll be summoning this very well. It's yours. Now then.
What kind of persona do you desire?
Are you satisfied? What do you wish to inherit?
It appears it will receive an immense...
Alright, let's just, again, let's fuck around for a little bit, see what we can find. Fuck around and find out, as you can see. Not too fussed when I get out of some of these, because these are just so low down. I just pick anything that looks decent.
Take all the...
Are you satisfied? Please choose what skills to inherit.
It seems no new power... Well, well, well.
God damn it, it's the mini game of trying to find the gacha pool that I want. But it's technically a controllable gacha pool, and that's the worst part.
Are you satisfied? Please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will receive an...
A new power emerges.
Just see what we can get. Survive dark. Okay.
This one is somewhat beneath you. Please choose what skills to inherit.
Ice boost and freeze boost, goddamn. Let's just put those in, just in case we come across something that we want to fuse up to it later. Get things out of it. You never know what's on the path. Nah, I kind of want to keep that crit rate boost if I need to.
Please take a look.
You know what I would appreciate, and this is very quality of life argument that probably isn't necessary, is just saying if there is a possible fusion off of a character. Not telling me what it is, just telling me that it's still got fusible answers that I haven't, like, accomplished. That would be interesting, because I feel like would help a lot with kind of this randomness, because it would give you a bit more direction.
Does that persona catch your eye? Please take a look. Is this acceptable? May it be your inner strength. Please, so you'll be summoning this one? Very well, it's yours. So you'll be summoning this
Long
one?
dog.
Very well, it's yours. So you'll be summoning this one? Very well, it's yours.
Ah, well then. Shall we take a look?
I know, it's just the theory of, like, kind of the nudge, the soft nudge. Give the player a little bit of a thing.
What do you wish to inherit?
It appears it will receive an well.
Damn, that is something straight out of a Hento.
You can't control this one yet. Are you satisfied? Please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will receive a...
A new power emerges.
Alright, let's see what we get out of all this. Well, there's King Frost. We finally got access to one.
With this? What do you wish to inherit?
It appears
Give him all the auto begins. And the Angelic Rose. This could... King Frost could be it. I love the idea of it always being King Frost. That's the one that I start the combat with, actually. That sounds really fucking funny. Look at that boy. Ah, yes, I'm gonna teach it no ice. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? So I can teach it as something else later if I must.
See this persona, yes? Please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will receive a... Well then, shall we begin?
Time for the crap to come in. You know what? I'll be fine with it. Doesn't seem good, but hey.
This one is somewhat beneath. What do you wish to inherit?
It appears it will receive a good
So it begins.
Just keep putting those through to everything and everyone so we can just have our choice of it if we want. Okay. Put over one of these. I don't really care about that. And now we can get to Tanya.
This one is somewhat please choose what skills to inherit.
It appears it will receive an immense amount of... Well, well, well.
Alright, time to go through all the BS. I'm gonna prevent that one because that's a little dangerous.
Are you satisfied with this?
What the fuck is you? You're on
What do you wish to
fire.
inherit?
It appears it will receive an immense... Well then.
That's kind of cool looking.
Shall we begin?
Anti-fire. Honestly, I don't see how the anti-fire is going to be good long term. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna prevent that one. Again, don't want to lose those.
Please choose the person.
I only have one persona left. Okay, so now we can have access to Black Frost.
Are you satisfied with this? What do you wish to inherit?
It appears it will receive a large amount of...
A new power emerges.
Alright. Ooh, we want to keep that Dark Boost around. Prevent.
This one is somewhat beneath you.
Dude, I've spent so much money. Let's go.
It appears it will receive a good amount of... Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
Soul Seed Droplet, nice. Divine Grace, what's that one? Ooh. That's actually probably not a bad one.
You can't control this one yet.
Oh, it's 68. Okay.
What kind of persona do
This is your progress so far.
Okay, now we need to go find everything. So we wanted... Fuck. I think it was Gabriel, right? Because he got... No, it was Raphael was the base one for this, right? Yeah, he's probably the better of the two.
This persona, yes?
I don't know, the Divine Judgment seems pretty good.
This persona, yes?
Though, so does Uriel. Has the chance of taking a critical hit, the angelic thing, and then the null strike with the Divine Judgment. Kinda tempting.
Please take a look. This persona, yes?
Don't care about autos on other characters. It will be on the whatever the first one is. I mean, Ice
Please take a look.
Ice Amp does seem kind of nice there. No, I think it's Uriel's probably the best bet.
Is this acceptable? Very well, it's yours.
There's also room for it to grow.
This persona, yes?
We had that one for a while. It was this one we wanted for the memes. This is our starter one that we have.
Very well, it's yours. Please take a look.
And that's our immune to physical.
So you'll be summoning this one. May it be your inner strength. This persona, yes? Please take a look. Please take a look.
And then this dude as
Please,
well.
so you'll be summoning this. May it be your inner strength. This persona, yes?
And then this one could be like wind DPS. With like lots of resistances.
Is this acceptable? May it be your inner strength.
And just because we gotta look quickly.
Shall we take a look?
There is Siegfried there. That's King for... Oh, that's a very expensive fusion. No, I'm good. I think we'll leave it there for now. Okay, so now we've got more things. So Jack Brothers, deal medium almighty damage to all foes. High chance of inflicting down. Okay. King and I, heavy ice damage to all foes. Ignores resistances. Medium chance to freeze. Not too bad. So we've got two of them there. We've actually got more than the base Thurgy that we had. Which I think the base Thurgy we have is the one that you get with Orpheus and like one of the other characters. It's like that's how baseline it is.
Are you accepting a request? Let's hear the result. House. Let's hear the result. By all means.
Everyone there or higher in your possession and report to her. Okay.
I will await a
And then
report
fuse
of
50.
success.
Good lord.
Very well.
Alright, so there were two floors we specifically wanted to go to as well, right? Well, that's something there. I think that's the things opened up. What were the 2 floors again? You said something about 2 floors that I wanted to go visit,
Good
Elizabeth.
day. Of course. Come to think of it,
68.
very well then.
168. So we'll just go to 61 and go up from there.
Let's move out.
So, okay, before we go further, Persona, King Frost, and then what was it? It was, settings, config, game system, Persona memory. Was that what I needed to turn off? Right. But now we have the auto dude at the beginning of every fight. And it has a bunch of evasions, so we're not too bad off.
Now's our chance to go first. 2 enemies. You can take them.
Yeah, so we've got everything buffed. Cool.
Shall I move to strike?
Do we know what these guys are weak to? Electric.
I'm ready.
So I actually kind of want to get to Akihiko. Even though he's weak as fuck. He's gonna get so much EXP off these fights.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Yeah, he does. He literally tickles. Okay. Just gonna get EXP as much as I can. So I expect a few levels here. Yep. Okay, inflict medium to 1. So that's Zeal's improvement? Yeah. Electric boost. Automatically strengthen electric. Yeah, I think we do that because Sonic Punch isn't great because his base attack is that already. That might be worth actually grabbing it, yeah. What's the difference between this and this? Moderate? Oh, it's moderate. Yeah, okay. There we go. My brain couldn't read that part of it. Don't care about the strike damage. Okay, there we go. That's all I'm done for now. Good lord, that was...
just what we hoped for.
Okay, seriously? There we go.
Take care to conserve your strength for the return trip. Don't push yourself.
Good point. Sometimes there won't...
We've got the upper hand.
Ice, lightning.
A little more time.
Don't know.
This will do the trick. Go! Artemisia!
Yuriko-senpai knocked one enemy down.
Akihiko, I'm counting on you.
It's gonna win this.
Might as well do do it all, see what we get.
Sonata-senpai knocked an enemy down.
So we just don't know. So let's go to
Doesn't seem to have any
MC. There we go. Oh, new. I just see new and I'm like, click. Gotta get it, come on.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight. Oh, stairs! Is that treasure?
That's the one thing I've never really kind of questioned. Why the fuck is there treasure in Tartarus?
It seems like we've checked everything on this
Like,
floor.
what does it gain by having treasure everywhere? Same argument really with the other thing in in Persona 5. Oh my god, I'm actually having a moment. Mementos, there we go. Alright, I'll just slap it. That one like makes more sense because it's just, yeah, it's the manifestation of things, but like this one makes less sense because it's in those things, so I guess it's resources that was in the lab before. Kind of the idea, maybe? Cute.
What to do? Never mind.
Pull the trigger.
Not afraid anymore. No shadows detected.
I was about to say, if I don't get a fucking shuffle time, I'll be upset. Ooh, devil. Yeah, we take the devil. Devil's a nice one. Akihiko continuing to level up like a lunatic.
Who's next?
Most of the time, it's probably not going to be worth it to open these. Not the end of the world.
Doesn't that one look pretty tough?
I won't miss my chance. Here!
I have to do this.
Come! All right. We're not gonna go easy.
Alrighty. Do I actually have one that deals wind? I do. We want knockdowns as often as possible because it gives us more shuffle time chance. Which one's this one? The level of your currently equipped persona will increase by 1. Tempting, but we might just grab the extra persona. Because we are just kind of going for fusions.
Looks like I'm getting even stronger.
Medium AoE.
Oh, pretty well.
Is that everything? That's everything. That was an easy fall.
We have the advantage.
They don't seem very
Fire, Bliss, or Dark. We don't know. Doesn't really matter, it's dead.
Like fish in a barrel.
What an assortment of outfits I've got here. We've got Sonata in a suit. We've got Kirijo in like a cool biker outfit. Fucking, Yukari in her swimsuit, and then me in like lazy boy stay-at-home clothes.
That certainly went well.
How much higher must we climb? I can
Gotta
only
get
hope
much
there's an
higher.
end.
Hurry, target! They won't know it hit them!
I'm ready.
I'll show you!
Try eyes on it to see if that one. Nah.
In this situation, I won't lose.
It didn't work?
I'll take care of this. Let's do it! Caesar! You dodged that?
They've been shot! They're wide open!
God. Damn it. You know what? Let's try funny, dude. Oh no, that's kind of tragic, huh?
Alright,
Good fight. Good fight.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
That chest.
Okay, yeah, I think that dude gonna be strong. Just a feeling.
There's a chest.
Oh, sweet. 5k yen.
A shadow. Shadow. Alright, we have the advantage. There. Yeah.
This should be a good test of your strength.
I'll take care of this.
Don't get careless.
What to do?
I wanna try fire. Wow, we really are at a very low level, huh? The fact that Akihiko's still just kind of like sorta taking damage goes to show how low level we are. Oh, there he goes. This week?
You'll pay for that.
Everyone's just on the ground.
Shall I move to strike?
These dudes are weak to lightning, right? Yeah, so. Him too.
What to do?
Don't I have someone with lightning? Well, no. Oh. Do not. Well, let's just try the funny button again. I kind of like the fact that it's just a little more remove. Oh, those guys are thing to it.
The leader's taking
Bang.
out two at once.
You better watch it.
You can't jump back up. In this situation,
I mean, I could just... Sonata, do you want to get back up and try and get some EXP? Oh, please don't just immediately die again. Thank God. I'll take care of this. Just more XP, fuck it. I don't need the Fail Force, we've already unlocked it. Oh no, level up there.
That was excellent leadership. Keep up
What's
the
it?
good work.
if I call that excellent. Just saying. Alright, well here's the door.
We opening this door?
Yes. I'm not gonna lie, I probably should have been doing some of those fusions way earlier, is because I'm feeling a lot stronger now. I completely forgot though you could turn the like persona memory thing off, so it will always auto put to the same one. It's actually really good. Some peak build potential of just making sure you always have the right one at the start.
Much obliged.
God damn it, Kyrgyzstan.
I've already scanned this one.
Just punch it. It's not like you're gonna do much else anyway. Alright, now they did. Super difficult fight. God damn. Just hearing her yell executed, always good. Ooh, we take the full here 100% of the time. More EXP after battles. Why is it always that, like, oh hello one that they have for just like that eluding? It sounds so off. Oh, hello. You know what? I think what we're gonna do, like I said, because I do have like programming in most of my head at the moment, what I'm gonna probably do, so I'm gonna call it here for today. So when we come back later in the week, we'll just do more Tartarus run stuff and fusions and figure shit out. So it means that realistically, I assume we're probably a week or two away from being able to finish the game, unless I want to do a big push session and then probably less time than that. So yeah, I think we'll call it here for today, because I'm just really wanting to get stuck in, get everything done today as much as I can, so tomorrow I can actually try and take a bit of a day off from game dev and design work. The likelihood of that end up actually happening is pretty low though, know me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And words, good lord. Sorry. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. You're awesome. Stay awesome. And I hope to see you again next time. Till then, bye-bye.